Okay, we're at 4558 North 26th Street doing the exterior inspection, and James is going to lead us through, so here we go.
All right. Well, for one, we're going to clean the gutters on this exterior of the house. We'll definitely need to cut off over here. You see where they're going into the city. So the city no longer wants us to have them connected to the city. So we're going to have to cut the downspout off, put an elbow, and extend it out 4 feet from the house. Fill in that city sewer packet with cement. Excuse me, you will see on the gutters pretty beat up, but it's okay. I mean, someone had painted it. We could just re-scrape the gutter and repaint the gutter to make it look good. As you can see on the outside of this house, someone did wrap it with aluminum on the sides. So what we'd like to see is just have this aluminum wrapped on the bottom edge right here. Scrape this caulk out again and put new caulking around this. You can see above on the, because they use metal when they do cement. That's actually a big piece of metal angle iron to hold up to support. We'll need to scrape all the paint off of the metal on all the windows that have awnings on and the front of the door. We need to scrape all that and repaint all that so to prevent rust on it. As we walk around the property here, you can see that someone had done some tuck pointing and just didn't do a very good job, and it's cracked. So if there's any tuck pointing around this house, we'll take a look right now. Obviously we're going to remove these grass or all these leaves from the sides of the house. We're going to end up putting a new basement window in here. And you can see where someone wrapped this, and this is actually a storm window. So depending on the windows inside, we may have to replace them. So if we have to replace the window on the inside, we have to allow for a little bit of money to take off all these storms first and then replace the window on the inside. So $225 I believe is on our scope of work to replace. This is an average size window. We should be good with that. We'll just leave it at that. They can pull that off, put the window in, and put the storm back over it. We'll need a new screen, re-screen the exterior door. We'll remove this caulking, great stuff around this edge of this door. It would be nice to have this, we're gonna wrap this, remove the screen door. Go check it out. So that screen door is not installed very good, but let's remove the screen door, and this wood is so rotted that we're gonna wrap that with aluminum first, reinstall the screen door. This is a brick house, which might as well make it maintenance free. Okay. This looks like an old mailbox entry or something. I'm not sure what this is, but we'll have them replace this piece of metal on here and re-caulk this. Again, the same thing on all these windows. If it's not wrapped with aluminum, we're going to wrap them with aluminum. We're going to re-caulk all this. Scrape out this caulk on the windows and make them weather tight again around aluminum. Scrape that header, or metal angle iron header, and repaint that also. Obviously we got to put a new, this is for the dryer vent. We'll have to just insert a new dryer vent opening on that. This is a glass block window, so we're not going to mess with this one already, but we will want to scrape and paint the wood around this window because it's just going to getting damaged. There's some minor tuck pointing on here. You can see where the tuck pointing is failing and dropping down. So we'll add like tuck pointing the whole entire house on the exterior. We'll give them like $300 to tuck point the exterior house. This isn't necessarily on our scope, but this is what will need to be done. Again, removal of all this growth, cut all this. Heavy landscaping means remove all these trees, all this. Again, clean the gutters out. The downspout extension on this edge has to be cut and removed and extended out 4 feet. Again, on these back windows, we need to scrape that metal header, and then once you see this is going to need some fascia repair here. underneath the gutter, it's all beat up. So new fascia repair, it's on our scope of work for per linear foot. So we'll just have them replace 10 feet of fascia on this side, remove gutter and put fascia on there. So add a little bit of money, add like $100 extra to remove this gutter and re-put new fascia up there. This is something that's not on our line item, so we'll have to add that. I'm not sure what this piece of wood is doing on here. Yeah, they don't need to be on there. Let's see, they patch those holes. Obviously, we're gonna put some new basement windows in. This is all gonna be removed. This looks like a glass block window for the shower. So we will need this to be filled in with a piece of wood and re-wrapped with metal. Again, remove all these everything off the brick. Remove all this stuff. So, and then there's some tuck pointing. Again, you got to scrape the metal around there, add a piece of wood under the window, and wrap that with aluminum. Again, we got to recaulk all the exterior aluminum wrapped windows. That downspout, like I said, we're going to cut that and remove it and extend it out. Let's move up to the chimney. You can see where all the tuck pointing on that chimney has failed. So basically, I believe we have like $150 for tuck pointing. You may want to add 2 of them because we want a new cap on the chimney and then re-tuck point the chimney. So give them a total, there's a cap item on there and tuck pointing item. I don't remember how much it is, but make it like 2 of them. So you can, just instead of putting a 1 in front of it, if it's really bad, you can put a 2 in front of it and that'll give you more money to fix it. We look at the exterior fence. Seems like it's fitting, but we'll have them reconnect this fence. We'll have to lift this fence up, put this back on, and that'll give us back support. So it's a matter of lifting this fence up and reattaching this. We'll have to have them take this bush down in the back here and fix this fence again on the back here. So with all this fence repairs, give them $150 to repair this fence back here. Cut all this major trees, cut all these and clean them up. Take them right down if they're on our side of the fence. The roof looks pretty good. It looks new. It looks like they did a decent job on the chimney flashing. So I think we'd know if there's a leak, she would tell us. Sidewalks look all pretty good. We don't have any really trip hazards, so I think we'll be fine with them. That's it for the exterior. Oh, did we get the other side? No, I didn't go there. Let's give these awnings a fresh coat of paint. Just paint them a nice brown to match. So again, just with these, scrape the headers, the metal headers out there, and repaint and recaulk around these windows. Obviously, we're going to replace these basement windows. And this side looks pretty good for tuck pointing. It's pretty decent. Okay, that's it.